Lots of games to dissect, and we bounced off with the Cavs in the green up against Pinelands. Cavs took command from start to finish, and in these closing stages of the second quarter, we're racking up the points. Darren Hunt just came up big. A healthy 10-point lead at this stage put some cushion between themselves and their opponents, while making a 12-point lead as they went to halftime up 43-31. On the back foot, Pinelands needed to step up their game, and they had their moments. Jalen Watson nails it from the arc. But in response, that trigger would be pulled from the opposing end. Devron Knight finds Zachary Cave, and he too delivered the goods. Cavs were on their A game with all hands on deck. Stefan Otley not to be left out of the party. 3 more. And if you think the offense was running game, so too was their defensive play, White House style, the steal, and we're heading back down court. Otley to captain Saeed Norville, who entrusts it back to Otley, who goes big again. And to put it to rest, Cavs were your winners, outplaying Pinelands by 27 points for a final score of 88-61. We pick up the Lakers Heat game in the final quarter with Lakers in the blue and yellow ahead 64-52. Khalil Wilkinson passes off to David, walks, big money in the bank. Heat were still living up to their name, keeping that fire on the heels of the Lakers, and had the teamwork down pat. With the mop-up job is Raheem Catwell. But the control was all Lakers in the driver's seat, and just moving with the nice floating jumper is Tyreek Harewood. Back down court we go again. This time, Makari Jones kept the big ones coming. I've got to give credit to Heat too. They were firing as well. More again on target. As Lakers, who came into this game with a 3-wins, 3-loss record, will secure a 4th win for the season. Their point man Keith Burke with 2 of his game-high 22 to lead the Lakers to 85-77 win. And to the men who are at the top of the tables and unbeaten, City United Celtics in the pink taking on the Bulls. Looking to keep that clean rap sheet, and with shots like these from Theo Greenwich, they were well on their way to doing so. But I would say in the early stages of the duel, Bulls kept it a tight game. Simeon Maynard pulling the trigger at the arc. United on the press again. It's passed around before Kazarian Adams gets the final touch. Can he bank it? Deposited. Adams was the Celtics point man, dancing through the defense to get the basket and the foul. The bench and the fans are loving it. Bulls on the move again. Maynard to Akeem Marsh for an easy layup. Up court we go. Adams, will he go coast to coast? Not quite. He passes off, and in comes Deroni Hurdy to also drain it, as at the half they were leading 49-42. Shooting down court now, the Celtics will go on to dominate the next 2 quarters and complete yet another win, 93-47, to remain unbeaten and at the top of the table on 14 points.